Life is rigged against you if you view yourself through public opinion. And there is absolutely no need to view yourself through public opinion. And not much public opinion can do if you don't. It depends upon you kowtowing to them. Society is the controlling force of external life. You are the controlling force of your own life, if you choose to be. And it's not that difficult. To take a small step out of public opinion into recognizing your own value, and your life will change beyond recognition. You're constantly told that your value, the amount you can be loved, is directly proportional to what you achieve. And since you've been told that right from the beginning, subtly of course, not as directly as that, you're constantly going for success as society defines success. Money, qualifications, sporting success, whatever else it is. And you strive for it, believing you're going to get that love and that recognition. And what a myth that is. Realize yourself, what you are. Then you will experience the thing you so want to experience, and we all want to experience. We all want to experience our real value. In the end, one has to love oneself, respect oneself. Then you'll get what you're looking for. We don't really look for ourselves to see what is really of value, what is of true value. We just try and achieve, tick the boxes on the appreciation sheet, and believe once we've achieved, everything will be okay from then on. We'll be loved and respected and we work hard at achieving that. But when it's done, when we've achieved, we find it is empty. People are liking you for things you've provided, for things that are on the outside, not for you, not for that very being that's inside of you. Nobody even sees it. Mostly, they just see in your achievements what's in it for them. And you know in your quieter moments that you are much more than your achievement. So much more. Achievement for the sake of pleasing others is a kind of slavery. Being the very best you are, something good will come out of that, and it will benefit people. And that will be your real value. One is encouraged to achieve from early in life. Your parents value themselves and how you achieve. And there are others who would like you to succeed because they can use you. And once your use is over, well, they don't value you anymore. Your value is gone. Your value is only in what they can get from you. Yet you know inside you, there's infinitely more value if it could be recognized. But the recognizing of your value has to be done by you. You will never experience your value if you're hoping somebody else will experience it for you. Somebody else will see what it is for you. Because then it's not your experience. You can only experience your own value by experiencing your own value. And to do that, you must see it for yourself. See what your own value is. And whether you've succeeded or achieved in life, or failed, that value is still there. Success or failure is something outside of you. Your value is inside you. We're always being judged by society. And there's not too much you can do about that. But worse than that is we're being judged by ourselves And there's a lot we can do about that. We tend to judge ourselves by the same yardstick society judges us. But that's a totally artificial yardstick. Society's criteria for judging you, its check boxes, are to have you fit in for a purpose. What it gives you accolades for and rewards for is for you having served them well. And that skews your life altogether. There is so much more to us than our successes and our failures and the things we've accumulated. Now, it isn't just trying to have a good attitude and thinking, well, those things aren't important. That's not it at all. There is really so much more to us if we can recognize it. And if we can recognize it and realize it, we start to live a totally different life. We do start to appreciate ourselves for what we really are. And nobody's really going to appreciate you until you can appreciate yourself. Just like no one's really going to love you unless you love yourself. There's lots of value in having achieved, and there's certainly nothing wrong with having achieved. To provide well for your family, to make them pleased to be associated with you, all has some value, although it's all relatively shallow value compared to what you really are. Recognizing your own inner value doesn't preclude having great success in the world. It's wonderful to have great success in the world. And on your way to great success, there's lots of failure. Failure is the pathway to success. But neither the failure nor the success should define the real you. There is so much you can be. What are you? You're a being, first of all. You life, whatever that is, that very thing that keeps you going. All the things you achieve are secondary. Out in the great world of things, the best thing you can achieve, the most rewarding thing you can achieve, is love of somebody, and to love and serve somebody, especially your family. There really is no greater joy than a loving, functional family. It has its ups and downs, but there is the greatest happiness. If your family is with you, it doesn't matter what you go through. Your successes and failures don't count that much. What your very being is about is what counts, and therein lies your happiness. You have lots of internal qualities which are beyond what you have to show on the outside. Look inside yourself. You are you. If you take away your worries and your fears and your unhappinesses, set them aside for a moment, that life force that's in you, that who you are, is a wonderful thing. If you didn't have those troubles, you'd feel great. So that real part that's in you, that real being that's inside you, is really great. It's the failures and successes that distract us from enjoying who we really are. If you can drop the pressures in this information age and just see for yourself, generally everything is quite wonderful. The universe is functioning as it should. The planet's doing okay, although people will tell you it's doing terribly. There are skirmishes here and there in the world, but it's not falling apart. If you can still your mind, you start to see and experience the most wonderful things inside you, and the most wonderful thing inside you is you. The wonder and potential of the being inside you is beyond imagination. It's beyond description. It just needs some attention, and it reveals itself. And all those other things, successes and failures and things, fade away in significance. You start to see the real thing in life, which is you, your inner being that contains everything.